It's about 4 p.m. right now, and I just woke up from a nap. These are the kind of things that you do when you are semi-retired. You just do whatever flies and whatever feels comfortable. In my previous net worth videos and in a lot of my other videos where I say that I have a home in California and people put two and two together that I'm retired, why am I in California? Why don't I sell the house and move to Thailand? Why don't I sell the house and at least move to Florida or somewhere at least a little bit cheaper? Today I'm going to talk about why I don't do that. This video is brought to you by Webull. If you guys didn't know, Webull is a sponsor of this video. You can get 1 free share of stock just for signing up and depositing $100. Actually, now you get 2 free shares of stock in a limited time. I think there's only about 2 more weeks left before they switch it to only 1 free share of stock. Check out my referral link down in the video description below. If you guys remember my how to look poor video, this is the getup I wore. But now I improved this shirt a little bit more because I added some paint stains. And you guys might not notice, there's like 2 holes on here. And then I also wear these jeans. There's all these paint stains and I created, well, really from where. So now if I wear this to the bank, to the mall or something, no one's gonna bother me because I look like no one's gonna give me samples. Long story short, I'm thinking about moving out of California, but this is not a done deal yet. Generally, my answer has always been I'm staying in California mainly because of friends and family. You can't really move all your friends and family from one place to another. Some people say, well, you can just move to Arizona and then kind of fly back once or twice a year, but this is not the same thing. You just can't keep the same kind of level of connections when you are just physically away. You can't just fly back at a blink of an eye for some little event like going to the park, going to the barbecue or whatnot. You guys know I went to Thailand, right? And I visited Chiang Mai for the sole purpose of checking out if it's a good retirement place. But I decided I don't want to retire there. I just don't like it there very much because it's just too much taking advantage of tourists over there. I just felt taking advantage of left and right, and it just made a really bad taste in my mouth that, just made me dislike the place even. I don't care if the food is really cheap or whatnot, it's just didn't feel good staying there. Neither do I want to stay in Hong Kong long term, mainly because of the pollution. Maybe I can find a workaround around this where I stay indoors most of the time so then I don't have to breathe the pollution in the air. I kind of like it in California because of the good air quality, but with the California fires right now, this really throws a wrench into my plans. I just always wanted to stick around California. Maybe for life, I don't know. But I like the air quality. I like the temperature. But the wildfires just took away the air quality, which is one of the most important things aside from friends and family being here. There's no talking out of it. California has high income taxes. I just kind of treat it like it comes with the territory. If you want to live here and reap in the rewards of the opportunities of living in California, because there are a lot, I kind of treat this like self-employment because once you jump ship, you have to start paying self-employment tax. You also have to pay healthcare outright out of your own pocket. So it sort of comes with the territory. If you choose to live in California, you have to pay the price. Now, selling the house and moving out of California is indeed a good plan if you plan to not earn any more money. If this is all you're gonna have, then this is indeed not a very sound allocation of your resources because having it all tied up, you could have it appreciate in a diversified portfolio instead. So doing this is actually assuming that you're not going to make any more money going forward. But for me, it's a totally different situation because I'm still doing YouTube kind of half time or something, a little bit, but I still bring in significant amounts of income. As you guys know, in the past 3 years, I may not on paper look like I make as much as an engineer, but my net worth definitely grew like as if I was still employed as an engineer. Now, if there's anything that would make me move away from California is the air quality. I believe global warming is real. I believe that the fires are going to get worse every single year, and we're going to get worse and worse air quality. I do not think that the fires are going to get so bad that it's going to come and destroy my house, because I don't live anywhere near the forest. As you can see, I'm painting the house. I'm selling a lot of things. This is to lighten up my load and sort of improve the sellability of the house, I guess, because once you walk in, if the walls are painted already, then you don't have to hire anyone to paint it. So that's why I'm doing it myself. Where will I move? I just think selling most of my stuff, because it takes me personally a long time to get the most value out of everything. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking of it this way, because if I needed to move next month, then I have to just have a fire sale for everything. Everything is cheap, cheap, cheap. But if I just do it kind of slowly, which I am right now, I'm selling off all the things, you know, at optimal prices and everything. And maybe in a year from now, I'm gonna have really low amounts of stuff and I can just pick up and go anywhere that I want. If I do move, I don't really know where I'm gonna go, because even in Oregon, they get some of the smoke from the forest fires. So I'm not sure. Even Vancouver, I don't even know if I can move to Vancouver, Canada. So I definitely am seriously thinking about selling the house, but not immediately. I don't have a plan of where to go yet. So these are my justifications. These are my reasonings for staying around in California for now. In some sense, you might think I'm misallocating my resources because most of my net worth is inside my house. The way I think about this is that I am not giving up. I am not assuming that my net worth is gonna stay flat. Going forward, I assume I'm gonna earn more money. Therefore, whatever portion of my net worth that's in my house right now, which is close to about 2/3 right now, it's gonna eventually shrink. And hopefully it's gonna shrink so much that maybe it's only gonna account for about 25% of my net worth. The house is about $900,000, $1 million right now. So if it's 25%, well, I got a lot of work to do before I reach a net worth of 4 million. Staying in California is expensive, but you gotta earn your keep. You have to be able to earn enough to sustain life here. And you can kind of treat it like one aspect of a high standard of living. A high standard of living could be you only eat organic foods, you drive a luxury car, you always keep the temperature at 74 degrees Celsius all year long, things like that. And maybe the gold plan of health insurance and choosing where you live, including California, which is very costly. So you can indeed live in California and still retire. It's just gonna cost more. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to click that like button. Let me know if you plan to move out of California as well. Maybe you're thinking of it already. And as always, push that subscribe button and ring that bell icon. Thanks for watching.